Well, and you know what I think every time I'm at a Grow event where we have some kind of mass mobilization, there are a lot of people who live in poverty doing all kinds of things, displaying all kinds of skills. As an economist, what I always think about is how many resources are just laying there waiting to be picked up off the table to benefit all of society. If we would really, empower people and provide services in a way that respects them as individuals and respects their dignity,
And
educates
them.
people, then our society benefits because they become contributing taxpayers. And so this assumption that there's something wrong with people in poverty, it's a costly assumption because by and large, no, there's nothing wrong with people in poverty except circumstances. And a lot of them are very, very bright. We don't have the benefit of that as a society, and that's really important.
You're looking for a hard answer to the question. I'm going to give you one because short of giving us all about 4 hours to talk about the things that we're involved in,
We'll have to come back.
I would suggest that people go to showmeaction.org, that's CMCA's website, or call Central Missouri Community Action and ask how you can chip in, help the community. And it may be that we've got a fit for you that you can get involved in our Circles program to build relationships across race and class, or it might be that we would suggest that you work with the Voluntary Action Center or with GROW or the multitude of organizations. But start looking for an opportunity, find your interests, and see how you can plug yourself into the community to help us find solutions.
You build a network through that process too. Some people just are kind of separate from all the networks that we all take advantage of every day and take for granted.
Right. And part of it too is those people who are still working their jobs are quite busy trying to make ends meet, right? Yep. So for them it's a little difficult to get involved at the level of what you're describing.
Nothing's more gratifying.
Got someone who lives in Mexico, Missouri, who knows they're part of a national campaign, Healthcare for America Now, and can see and be on a call with 44 other states. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? There's hope with that. And what we have to instill
in a real connection
is we have to inspire courage and hope. And by having folks come out there who are uncomfortable, that is going to encourage other people to
provide
get involved.
opportunities for them to practice the skills they're developing.
It's a good point, though. It's a real point that people are living their lives. They've got families to take care of. They've got obligations. But I know that the three of us also have those things, and we're committed to things.
Coming to your Circles group
and we spend time in the community outside of our jobs. And it's because we're committed to this work. It's because we find a lot of value and personal reward out of it.
Exactly.
And I think that a lot of people do. I bring my son to a lot of these events because he's getting in tune with how you can connect with the community.
You get hooked on it. It doesn't take long to realize.
And so when you're doing things that you love, it doesn't feel like you're giving your time. It just feels like you're doing what you love.
I go to a Grow meeting. I feel like I'm having a good time.
Or when you're on intersection, right?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this feels like work. That's about all the time that we have for this week. I'm Ruben Stern. My guests today were Darin, Preis, Brenda Procter, and Robin Acree. Intersection is produced by Sarah Whitmire and Janet Saidi, with director Travis McMillan and production assistants from Sean Powers and Sarah Damian. Executive producers are Mike McKean and Mike Dunn. The program is recorded in the studios at the Reynolds Journalism Institute. To join our discussion and to suggest topics or guests for future programs, email intersection on kbia@gmail.com or go online to kbiaintersection.wordpress.com. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.